You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Do you want to be a professional trader? This time, boost your trading performance with SolarFist and get a full report of your trading patterns. SolarFist app uses NFTs and Web3 as it is designed for crypto and perpetual contracts. Our platform provides you feedback that is based on your data, and it helps in redefining your performance by adopting more strategies. Sharpen your trading edge with SolarFist, and we have different pricing plans for you. SolarFist.com.
Hello guys, welcome here to the live stream. I'm sorry I have some issues with my internet connection, but well, never mind. So let's start. This live stream is gonna be a little bit short. Why? Because well, the technical analysis is still the same as yesterday. I cannot change the technical analysis, so we are gonna talk about the short-term timeframes. Okay, 1-day chart. The direction is still to the downside for Bitcoin as long as we have the various divergence in 1-day chart. Okay. So we have here, let me show you here, just recap here. We have here the various divergence forming here. As you can see here, we have this various divergence forming. And as you can see here, so it's just about time. Okay. So let's talk about the short-term time frame. I need to tell you, I want to tell you this. I am in long position right now here because technically speaking, we have actually a long position here, long signal here. Of course, I am not expecting too much about with this signal. Maximum maybe 24,300, 400 around there, no more than that. And after that, this is gonna be potentially the last move of this in this region. And after that, I'm expecting this week at some point continuation to the downside. The reason is very simple, is because well, it's about time. Remember, time is the most. Bitcoin, we have here for Bitcoin, we have the in 12-hour chart, the ADX maybe is gonna turn negative in the next maybe 24 hours. I think I will say maybe tomorrow, and after that the party is gonna start. Any close below 24K, I will set, and you will see how Bitcoin is testing. Of course, it's not gonna happen just with one red candle. Of course not. I think it's gonna be a process. And the let me tell you something here. The first target, of course, actually hit yesterday is around $23,500 around here. Where is the MA55 in this region? Yeah. So Bitcoin, as long as is holding, for example, if Bitcoin is holding this week, I would say 10 days. Yeah. This region, yes, maybe we will see a validation. After that, maybe 27, 29, whatever, right? If you want. But we have a system, right, of trading, so that's why I have to respect the system, and the system is telling me we have better divergence in 1-day chart. Also, we have better divergence in curve, right, and the ADX is getting negative here, it's flat. So in the next close, you will see this sell signal potentially fire maybe tomorrow. So I'm getting ready for that. So right now here, the levels I am looking for right now here is in 4-hour chart. Okay, in 4-hour chart is, as I said before, it's around $24,000, 300, 400 around there. No more than that, I think. Maximum, yeah, around there, 400, 500 around there. Let me see. Around this region, potentially yes. Or well, the point in here is because I know there is no volume right now in this time frame. I am not looking for a major move. Maybe maximum around this area, and from there, I'm expecting continuation to the downside. Now, in 1-day chart, let me show you here. This is the first level, $23,000, $23,500, and the second and the major level here is 21K. Of course, I am expecting Bitcoin will hit 21K this month. Honestly, I'm expecting if of course this setup is gonna play, we will see potentially 21, 22K next month. Or maybe the last week of this month. Okay, so right now something very important. Time is very important, and as I said before, here in this box around here we have the ME55 Let me change the color here. I want to change here the color. Here at $25,000, we have the ME55 acting temporarily resistant. I hope so, right? Monthly. As you can see here, Bitcoin is getting rejected all this area. Every time it's testing this area is because of that, because the ME55 is around here. So if you are bullish on Bitcoin, of course I want to be bullish. Technically speaking, I am expecting more upside the next 3 months, yes, because we have weekly bounce signal. I would like to see Bitcoin closing about 25K this month. Now, based on probabilities, it's hard to think Bitcoin will break 25K. Okay, I mean, I need to be realistic. If this 4 hour this bounce you are watching right now fails, like actually I'm expecting it's gonna fail, you will see continuation to the downside, and there is a very high probability if Bitcoin breaks, especially if Bitcoin breaks $22,700, this pivot around here, you will see this Bitcoin breaking down, and that is something I don't want to see. I don't want to see Bitcoin closing the other month below this moving average, because looks like it's acting as resistance. So that's why we have to be very careful here. If Bitcoin any close below there in the next 2 weeks, I think, yeah, next 2 weeks, almost less than 2 weeks, I will be very, very careful. Because 21K is going to be the last hope for bulls. Honestly, as I said yesterday, I am looking for this. I am not shorting. I mean, the big short, right? Like, oh my god, yeah, the top and this kind of the big short for 2-3 months. I don't think so. I am looking for this setup right now. Let me show you, is the ABC correction, ABC, and that is potentially this correction is gonna be the wave number B. And if I am correct with this, this is gonna be the last moment, the last time you will see Bitcoin in the mid-20s, and from there you will see Bitcoin testing maybe around 30K, 35K, around there, maybe in some point, if this setup plays out. So right now, the biggest concern right now for me is we have better divergence right now in 1-day chart, so the momentum is not good for Bitcoin. Based on probabilities, honestly, I don't think Bitcoin is gonna break 25K, but let's see. Okay. Other thing is the 5-day chart. Let me show you here. 5-day chart. Bitcoin still has time, but I will say maybe just this week. In the next week, you will see Bitcoin about to test a sell line in 5-day chart, and as you can see, it's very weak. Even it's not testing the mid-21 in 5-day chart, so this is very bad, very concerning. Also, we have a hidden various divergence forming, as you can see here in 5-day chart. Let me show you here from this point and this point, and also from here, or actually all the way here, from this point and this point. And the concerning thing here is in the weekly chart as well. We have let me see. No, we don't have it here in this chart. We don't have it, so no problem. But let me tell you something. We have right now the signal here. Yeah, the EX is negative here. So we have two scenarios right now. Or Bitcoin is gonna enter in sideways here, yeah, for maybe 3 months. I mean, this month, September and October, sideways, or is gonna bounce to the ME55 around $29,000, $30,000. Looks like if we see the pullback, well, potentially Bitcoin is in sideways, and actually that is something that I don't want to see. I want to see Bitcoin bouncing right now, testing the $27,000 and $29,000. But well, let's see. For now, it's looking more like a sideways, sorry, and it's not looking very strong. As I said before, yesterday, many altcoins, for example, Ethereum, they are doing very good. I mean, they are much better right now than Bitcoin. As you can see here, this is a very strong bounce here. Of course, this is not a buy for me. Actually, I'm looking for shorts. Maybe next week I'm gonna start looking for shorts for Ethereum and other coins also. Right now, so let's talk about altcoins, because some altcoins, they are pumping, right? For example, iOS to the moon, right? iOS to the moon, yeah. Let me show you here iOS here. As you can see here, to the moon, yes, but well, we are in downtrend in weekly chart, so the only thing you are playing is a bounce. All the altcoins you are right, you can see actually this month, all of them, they are in downtrending weekly basis. Okay, they are just pumping. It's a normal bounce in weekly basis, and after that, continuation to the downside. As you can see here, for example, sand. I can show you many coins. They are doing exactly the same thing. For example, this bounce, you see. Some of them, they are doing even better. For example, this one is trying to close above the MA21, but is testing the major area of resistance, right? Quantum, I think, is the name. So that's why be careful with all your icons. Don't get like too greedy, because I think September is not gonna be a good month. All of them, they are about to test, or they are testing the MA55, MA21 in weekly basis. So you are buying here because you know, right? The bull market is here. I will be very careful. Extremely careful. Okay, so I think that's it for Bitcoin. Let me show you the USD dominance, because I want to see what is happening right now in USD dominance. Okay, in 5-day chart here, as you can see here in weekly chart, USD dominance is testing the MA55. Usually you will see a bounce there, but this is the chart. This is the chart I am looking at right now, and let me tell you something. Here, I am bullish right now, and it's gonna be like this. So I am expecting in September, maybe October, it will be red for Bitcoin. Okay, so this is bullish, right? Because this asset is in the center line here in 5-day chart, and it's not breaking the MA55. So you will see sideways, and after that accumulation, and after that you will see a move to the upside. If we see the 1-day chart, well, what happened here? It's just about time. A wonderful, beautiful bullish divergence is forming here. So there is a very high probability you will see Bitcoin breaking down maybe this week. So as you can see here, we have bullish divergence, all this point here, all this point here, and actually this is, you're thinking this is broken. No, this is holding the major area of demand here in this dominance. So we have bullish divergence, we have the DX negative here, we have a wonderful setup actually for to see sideways here, and eventually you're gonna see a breakup here. So be careful with Bitcoin and all your altcoins, because, well, looks like all of them, they will have a very good correction. Solana, as you can see here, I don't like Solana, as I said before. I mean, the price action is terrible. It's very bad. So I think that's it. That's it for altcoins and Bitcoin. Let me show you total 2, because I think you will get a better idea what is happening right now for total 2. As you can see here, we have here total 2. That means all the altcoins, they are testing, or they're about to test the major resistance in weekly basis or the macro timeframes. So you are buying right now altcoins because, you know, 100x, right? To the moon. Let's buy Doge, because Doge is to the moon, is very strong, blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't want to tell you I told you, okay? So remember, I am a financial advisor, just I am saying, okay? Here, for example, here, testing the MA21 in 5-day chart, and also testing the MA21 in weekly. So here, buy here, because what? To the moon, right? Reversal. Okay, yeah. I don't have a strong opinion on this. Actually, in 1-day chart is still strong. Yes, ADX is positive here. It's testing a major area of resistance right now here, as you can see here. So I am not expecting major move. Actually, I'm expecting more sideways here, and eventually maybe a pullback, something like that. And from here, maybe continuation to the upside. Who knows? But looks like Doge is getting ready to move. Of course, here is not the buy. Here was the buy. Okay, so let's continue. Kevin, you're right. That is my concern. Kevin says something like I've been saying for a long time. Something like we cannot ignore here is this. The volatility is contracted in 1-day chart, okay? Honestly, I hope this move is to the upside. Honestly, yeah, I hope. But hope is not a plan, okay? So why? Because based on this volatility, the next move is gonna be massive. It's gonna be massive. Other $10,000 move, something like that. Actually, quite a big move. Yeah. Every time when historically speaking, Bitcoin had this kind of contraction phases in 1-day chart, you can expect at least $10,000 move. So just let's use our imagination, right? Honestly, as I said before, this is just speculation. This is not technical analysis. I don't use the only thing. Sorry, I'm gonna show you something based on the average move. I know based on my experience, every time when I see this setup is around 10k move, right? So thinking if Bitcoin is gonna break down, of course, I'm not saying that. Be careful. I am not saying Bitcoin is gonna do that. Okay, not because I said this. Okay, or short 100x and Bitcoin to zero. No, of course not. This is not professional, but in average, right? In average, if we see 10k $1,000 in this case to the downside, because we have a bear divergence here, bearish divergence here, so we can say, okay, from $24,000 around $10,000 move is around maybe 14k. And I have very bad news, because if this is you see this potentially this scenario, of course I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. Bitcoin will not stop at 14k. At this point, I think Bitcoin will test around 10k or even lower. And the reason is simple, is because I think maybe you remember the example of Netflix, what happened with Netflix. That's why I want to see Bitcoin holding this area more, even more, yeah. And I want to see Bitcoin pumping to 27, 28k, because, well, the volatility is going to be to the upside, and this is going to be very healthy for the market. And after that, the pullback, that pullback is going to be the next buy opportunity. And after that, yes, 100k, 200, 1 million if you want, okay? But right now, today, the probabilities to see this scenario, they are very low, okay? They are very low right now. I mean, they are not very good, okay? So, as you can see here, the next move for Bitcoin is going to tell us if Bitcoin is in a monthly uptrend still after 12 years, or is going to enter in something like, I don't want to say. Because if I say this, people, oh my God, you see, no, you are always bearish. No, but based on facts, let me show you here. Not with one not with my system. I want to show you with typical indicators, right? RSI. Yeah, for example, this one. I think we had a MACD. Also, let me see other one. Well, I think it's enough, I think. Let me show you here. In the monthly, we have with RSI. Let me show you. For first time in the history of this indicator and many others, we have a bearish divergence from this point and this point, as you can see here. And this correction is not the bearish divergence in monthly. Actually, it's the bearish divergence in weekly chart. The bearish divergence of monthly is gonna play just if Bitcoin gets rejected from this region. So if you right now, the move we saw from 69k to 20k, it was just the bearish divergence of weekly chart. Okay. So if Bitcoin gets rejected from this region, we are gonna see finally playing the bearish divergence we have for monthly, and that is gonna be destructive. That is gonna be destructive. And well, you wanna see some examples in the stock market because we don't have that data in for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is quite young actually. Let me show you here Netflix, right? Because Netflix is a very good example about this. Here we have the monthly. Let me show you. Here, Ethereum Netflix was testing here, trying to hold the MI55. After that, what happened? Well, crashed very hard. Look at this, a very powerful red candle here, and that is actually your reversal in monthly. So this is very simple. You will see a bounce here, yes, but the maximum target for Netflix in some point is going to be 350 around there, and after that, continuation to the downside. If this bear market in monthly is real for Netflix, in the long term, 2024, 2025, around there, because this is monthly, it will take years. You will see the first target for Netflix is going to be around 100. So if we do the same exercise for Bitcoin, for example, imagine, right, if Bitcoin gets rejected here, right, it's breaking. Be careful with my. I want to be careful with my words. Okay, I want to. This is just a speculation. Okay, this is not technical analysis. Just please use your imagination. Okay, if Bitcoin breaks with a very massive red candle here in the monthly, we are gonna see a bounce. Yes, But in some point, the MA55 is gonna act as resistance, and after that, you will see prices like you never imagined to see again for Bitcoin. Okay, so that is my concern. That is my concern. Jack, I did it for 12-hour chart OBB. Let me see. Bad. I mean, you can say, okay, let me show you here. Here we have a various variance, 3 strikes of various variance in curve, and also we have multiple various variance, as you can see here. 1, 2, 3, three various variance in OBB, and also we have one hidden bullish variance from this point and this point, this point and this point. Okay, if you are bullish, maybe you will, okay, we have a hidden bullish variance here, maybe a outer leg up, maybe yes, but this move to the upside for me is a sell. For me. Okay, so and usually hidden bullish variance in micro timeframes, they are not very powerful. Okay, so that's why I will just be, I want to be conservative here. Right now I am in long, as I said before. I am in long. I open a long position around this area, around here. Yeah, and I am looking for my maybe maximum $24,000, 400, 500, no more than that. And after that, maybe I'm gonna start looking for shorts. Okay, so let's continue. Its dominance is in 5-day chart is still to the upside. 1-day chart is to the upside. Bitcoin in 1-day chart is to the downside. So let me show you here. Around here is like this. Okay, the direction is like this. I don't care if you are thinking if Bitcoin is going to the moon right now, the bottom is in, but I respect a system, and my system is telling me we have a better variance here, we have a better variance here, and also we have a better variance here in progress. So no thank you, it's not with me. Okay, if you want to buy there, perfect, to the moon, 100x. Okay, but not me. Okay, so I think that's it. Let me talk about the stock market. As I said before, I don't want to prolong more this live stream because the technical analysis is still the same as yesterday. Just 4-hour chart is a little bit different. Let me show you the stock market. SP500. What is SP500? Yeah, here. As I said before, is $24,000. Sorry, $4,400 around there. That is my area. Actually, it's very close. Very close. But not there. I mean, it's almost there. I would say in any moment you can expect this is gonna be rejected. We have better variance right now here, as you can see in OBB. It's still a negative territory here, as you can see. So it's just about time. Let me see the 12-hour chart here. Better variance forming here. I think this is overextended. We will see a pullback very soon for SP500. The question is when? Well, let me tell you something here. We have a better variance also in 4-hour chart. So I think this week we are going to see in other time frames, 4-hour, 12-hour, and 1-day chart, we have a better variance. And also the most important thing here is the SP500 is testing the biggest area of resistance right now. As you can see here, all this area from actually right now, 4,300 to 4,400, that is the biggest resistance for SP500 here. So here, my friend, I am expecting, of course, right, based on probabilities, this is going to be rejection in some point. And you will see a pullback, and maybe that pullback is going to be a buy, because honestly, I don't see right now, based on the price action, I don't see the stock market crashing, making new lows. As long as $4,000 is holding, I am looking for this ABC or something like this. Okay, so I know some of you always you are bearish, like, oh yeah, the recession, right? We are going to zero, yeah. But if you are just in one side of the market all the time, well, you will miss a lot of moves that you will regret. Okay, same. Don't repeat the same mistake like many people they did in the Corona crash, when they, oh my God, yeah, Corona, and after that new ATA. Okay. Okay, guys, I think that's it. Recap for Bitcoin in 4-hour chart. Let me show you here. In short term, in 4-hour chart, the direction is very clear, is to the upside. Okay, like that, something like this. Okay, not now. Actually, the buy signal was I think 8 hours ago, I think, or something like this. And I am looking for $24,000, 400, around there, 500, around there. And after that, maybe continuation to the downside. I am not expecting new highs, new ATA or something like that, or massive pump from here. I don't think so. Especially because when the chart is clear for me, as you can see here, we have the buy signal right now here forming, and we have the DX negative here. We have the buy signaling curve. The volume is still flat here. It's not as strong, so that's why I am not expecting a massive move. And also, if you are looking for 1 hour chart setups, let me show you here. We have these bullish divergence in 1 hour chart, breaking the MA55. Well, not yet, but eventually you will see maximum. Yeah, 24,300, 400 around there. Potentially is gonna be the area I will start looking for continuation to the downside. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. Yeah, the technical analysis is the same as yesterday. Well, take care. I'm sorry, like I was late today, but well, okay, never mind. Thank you very much thank you very much for watching, and see you tomorrow.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to